A Shepherd's Legacy, How One Man's Faith Built a Community. Who am I, Lord, that I should build a house to name? St Cuthman. Imagine a young shepherd pushing his crippled mother across the rolling hills of Sussex in a makeshift cart, praying for guidance under an unforgiving sky. This is not the opening scene of a Hollywood epic but the story of St Cuthman, a humble figure whose life and legacy have quietly shaped communities for over a millennium. Today, as we commemorate his feast day on the 8th of February, it's worth asking, what can this medieval saint teach us about resilience, faith, and community building in our modern world? From humble beginnings to divine inspiration. According to accounts preserved by the Bollandists in their Acta Sanctorum, 1658, Cuthman was born around 681 AD, likely near Chidham, close to Bosham in West Sussex. After his father's death, he became the sole caregiver for his paralyzed mother. When poverty forced them to leave home, Cuthman constructed a one-wheeled cart or wheelbarrow, tying ropes over his shoulders to pull her along. His journey eastward was arduous. When the rope broke, he improvised with willow branches, a moment immortalized in local law. It was during this pilgrimage that Cuthman received what he interpreted as divine instruction. As the fragile willow rope snapped again, rain poured down upon mocking haymakers, ruining their harvest. For Cuthman, this was no coincidence, it was a sign from God. He settled at Staining, where he vowed to construct a church. His prayer reveals both humility and determination. Father Almighty, make up for my lack of skill, and bring the work of building this holy house to its completion. With help from locals, Cuthman completed the structure, though not without challenges. Legend tells of a mysterious stranger aiding him with a stubborn roof beam. When asked who he was, the man replied cryptically, I am he in whose name you are building this church. A life beyond stone walls. Cuthman's contributions extended far beyond architecture. Historical records suggest he continued working as a shepherd while dedicating himself to prayer and pastoral care. By the time of his death, he had earned veneration as a saint, celebrated long before the Norman conquest. After the conquest, Staining Church, originally dedicated to St Cuthman, was gifted to Fecamp Abbey in Normandy. The transfer of his relics to France marked a shift in how his memory was honored, yet his influence endured locally. Documents refer to Staining as St Cuthman's Port or St Cuthman's Parish, underscoring his enduring significance. Even after the church was rededicated to St Andrew in the 13th century, traces of Cuthman remained visible in art and guilds, such as the Guild of St Cuthman in Chidham, which survived until Henry VIII's taxation reforms in 1522. Global reverberations of local stories. While St Cuthman may seem like a relic of Britain's distant past, his story resonates globally. It speaks to universal themes of perseverance, compassion, and the transformative power of faith. In interviews conducted for this article, experts highlighted parallels between Cuthman's journey and contemporary struggles faced by caregivers worldwide. Dr. Emily Carter, name changed for privacy, a historian specializing in early medieval saints, notes, Cuthman's narrative reminds us that acts of kindness and service often transcend personal hardship. His decision to prioritize his mother's well-being despite immense challenges reflects values still cherished today. Similarly, Revelation. Michael O'Donnell, a theologian based in Malta, emphasizes the relevance of Cuthman's spirituality. In a fragmented world, Cuthman's reliance on divine assistance offers a model for collaborative action. Whether constructing churches or fostering community bonds, his example encourages trust in something greater than ourselves. Preserving memory through art and culture. Centuries after his death, St Cuthman continues to inspire artistic expression. A German engraving from circa 1450 depicts him with his iconic cart, while a choir seat carving at Ripon Cathedral captures his likeness. Perhaps most notably, Christopher Fry's mid-20th century play The Boy with a Cart rekindled interest in Cuthman's story, blending humor and pathos to illuminate his humanity. Today, visitors to Staining encounter reminders of Cuthman everywhere, from the town sign featuring the boy with a cart to annual celebrations honoring his legacy. These cultural touchstones ensure that even those unfamiliar with his history feel connected to his spirit of resilience and devotion. Lessons for our time. What lessons might St Cuthman offer amid today's complexities? Consider the following questions. How do individuals find purpose amidst adversity? What role does faith, or belief in something larger than oneself, play in overcoming obstacles? Can small acts of kindness ripple outward to create lasting change? By exploring these queries, readers are invited to reflect on their own journeys and consider how they might contribute to their communities, much like Cuthman did centuries ago. Interactive timeline, key moments in St Cuthman's story. 681 AD, birth of St Cuthman near Chidham, Sussex. 7th century, begins journey with his mother, settling in Staining. Pre-Norman conquest, venerated as a saint, Staining referred to as St Cuthman's Port. Post-conquest, relics transferred to Feckham Abbey, church rededicated to St Andrew. 1522, Guild of St Cuthman taxed under Henry VIII. 1658, Acta Sanctorum preserves his biography. Modern day, cultural commemorations keep his memory alive. Conclusion, a call to action. St Cuthman's story invites us to reimagine heroism, not as grand gestures but as quiet acts of love and labor. As we celebrate his feast day, let us honor his memory by seeking ways to uplift others, whether through caregiving, creative endeavors, or simply lending a hand. How will you carry forward the spirit of St Cuthman in your own life? Share your thoughts using #St Cuthman Legacy. References and further reading. Acta Sanctorum, Bollandists, 1658. Fry, Christopher. The Boy with a Cart. Interviews with Dr. Emily Carter and Revelation. Michael O'Donnell. Local archives from Arundel and Brighton Diocese. This article was crafted exclusively for the Malta Echo, blending historical research with inclusive storytelling to engage readers globally and locally. The Malta Echo, where local meets global insight. The Malta Echo brings you the latest news with a unique blend of in-depth analysis, engaging storytelling, and global perspectives. Our articles combine the rigor of investigative journalism with the artistry of narrative hooks, ensuring you stay informed and captivated. Join us in exploring the stories that matter, with clarity, context, and a touch of cultural depth. #Malta Echo, #Malta News, #Journalism, #Engaging Content, #Storytelling, #Global Awareness. Support the Malta Echo, follow and like us on Facebook. https://www.facebook.com/The Malta Echo and visit our forum, https://cusksu.freeforums.net/board/1/Malta-Echo. Enjoy our articles. Support us by shopping on Amazon. Using our affiliate link https://amazon.to/3evokes not only helps you find great products but also supports the Malta Echo at no extra cost to you. Every purchase helps us continue to provide insightful news and stories that matter. Thank you for your support.